the Animal Crossing New Horizons 3.0 update has come out, and I thought, let's do some art videos around it. Originally, this was only going to be one video, but I had two separate ideas, so why not do two videos? This is part one, and in this video, I'm going to be redrawing a piece of Animal Crossing Pocket Camp artwork that I did back in 2017 when that game came out. The original illustration is just so special to me, and you'll find out why later if you keep listening. I will be honest, I am very out of touch with my sketchbook, and so I had to sketch the face multiple times. Don't worry, you don't have to sit through me erasing the face, redoing the face constantly, but I've had to do that with a couple of sketches in my sketchbook lately, including the artwork for part 2, which was live streamed as well. I had to go in after the live stream was finished and patch that one up. But overall, the sketching process for this piece in particular, I actually really liked it. Now, I was considering, do I go for more of the Animal Crossing style like I did in 2017, or do I skew more towards my style, which I think this one does feel more my style than the Animal Crossing style, but I wanted it to have that pudgy, sort of small, cutesy feeling. So it's kind of like a blend of the two styles. It's been a while since I've done any traditional art videos in this style, so it was actually really nice getting back into the flow of things. This also goes for live streaming as well. If you want to see a spoiler of part 2, then I actually live streamed the sketching process of that video that will be coming within the next week or so, which took a lot longer than I thought it would. So for the line work, originally I wanted to use my Copic multiliners in sepia, but I must have threw them out in my last decluttering session when I was getting rid of loads of old fine liners. But I did have some graphic pens from Derwent in sepia, and I wasn't impressed with them personally. At this stage in the drawing, the line work looked pretty decent, and I was liking the way it was looking. However, when I started colouring, I very quickly realised just how bad the Derwent lines are, so I do actually go over them with my regular black Unipin fine liners later on. So it doesn't look exactly the same as the old drawing, but then again, it wasn't really meant to, since it's a redraw. I just wish I could have kept the same vibes with the sepia lines. The sepia lines were just meant to give the illustration a little bit more of a softer look. When starting the colouring process, I actually am pretty rusty when it comes to alcohol-based markers, so I actually used the old drawing that I was doing the redraw of as a reference for blending the colours together. Around that time, I had a Copic skin tone set that worked really well together, so I used those same colours. I found out the name of the top that my character is wearing is called the Chevron shirt. I tried to look for it in New Horizons, but it wasn't available. So let's transfer to Game Zoe, where I actually made it. So I actually made the Chevron shirt. I currently don't have any shorts on. Oh no. But it looks very, very similar to how it did in the previous games. This is a top that I had in my Pocket Camp days, and I really wanted it in New Horizons. Since it wasn't available in-game, I thought, why not make it? If anybody else wants the Chevron shirt, I'll leave my design code and my create code down below in the description. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp had came out worldwide in November of 2017, and had dominated the algorithm and everybody's feeds, mine included. I became absolutely obsessed with Pocket Camp at that point. I wish I had my old campsite to actually show you, but for one, the free part of the game is not available anymore, and two, it's on a really old phone that doesn't really boot up anymore. But I do have the original drawing that I'm redrawing in this video, as well as a screenshot from inside my camper. But also, on a personal level, in November of 2017, this time frame also coincided with the death of my granddad. Following the death, I fell into a gaping void of grief. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp became a huge escape for me during that period, and this drawing of my little Pocket Camp character in 2017 was a huge step in coming to terms with my grief very early on. so redrawing it now is quite a full circle moment and makes my heart swell. Animal Crossing is a franchise I don't really have childhood nostalgia for, but it still holds a very special place in my heart, and I'm very grateful for how calming and just how peaceful that game was in my life that was very much chaos at that time. In part 2, I'll be talking about my islands. Yes, islands, plural. I have 2 of them. They're called Marriner and Callisto, both names being references to my character universe, Marriner. At the time of recording, I've only just updated my Switch, and I'm so happy with the quality of life improvements. It's insane how much you take for granted. The fact that you can bulk craft and put plants and flowers in your inventory. But I'd love to know, do you play Animal Crossing? If you do, what's the name of your island? And what is your favourite thing about the 3.0 update? And what will you be trying out first? I know for me, I desperately need resetti on my flower fields. They have grown out of control. So I finished the redraw. Part of me wants to add all like little details and stuff, so I might just do that now. The Chevron shirt always gave me like the impression that it was like a fluffy jumper kind of thing. So I'm trying to decide what paint pen to use. Although it doesn't look like much, it's more of a texture thing than anything. Little dots, little dots, little dots. I might do some on the green as well. I need to pick out a green. I have a dupe of 734, so that will be a good colour. And it's like slightly lighter. Oh, I love this effect. It's a subtle effect, but like it's nice. I like it. I might try adding it on the shoes as well, because the shoes I made like a very similar sort of colour. They're so cute. I'm having way too much fun with this. Way too much fun. I know I want to add a little bit more to the hair as well. That's like the last sort of thing that I want. I don't know if it's just me when using paint markers, but I tend to go a little bit overboard. I need to tone back my usage a little bit, because the colours can actually dry down and I kind of forget that in the moment. Have I just ruined this? I don't know. We shall see when the colour dries down a little bit. I think I might have. I might have to use a darker colour to cover it up, because I knew I would do this to myself. Like, I knew I would mess it up to some degree. Okay, I need to stop now. I need to stop. Okay, so here is the 2026 version next to the 2017 version. I'm just waiting for this little section to dry down with the paint pen, so that way it'd be a little bit darker. But other than that, it's done. I really like the way that this one turned out. I still have nostalgia for the old one though. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!